Chris.
What's your name?
Chris.
Chris? Okay,
Yeah.
Chris.
I noticed you have the, unless I read wrong, you have the Make America Great Again.
Yeah, I do.
I want you to tell me exactly the point in history where America was great.
You know,
As
it's
a
funny.
black man.
It point to me a time in history where America wasn't great. Tell me where it started.
Of America.
Point in America where America wasn't great.
On murder and thievery and deception. What do you mean?
Now let me explain this to you real quick. This is for everybody to listen to. Everybody always have this perception that we shouldn't acknowledge America as being great. America started at a certain point and grew and came better over time. No country that you know of was 100% perfect at the foundation. No country.
You
no
didn't answer my
country in the
question.
world. No countries in Africa, no countries in Europe. You can name it. Everybody started at a certain point, and it became greater
you
over
didn't
time.
Answer my question.
Ever since you've been alive, America has been the greatest it's ever been.
You think so?
100%, brother. You can name somewhere else that's better than America. And why don't you live there?
I'm not sure.
I know you're not sure because they don't exist. Show me somewhere else that's as diverse as America. Anywhere.
Diverse?
That's as diverse.
What does diversity mean if
opportunities for all people? Show me another country that give opportunities for all people like America.
Do you think we have the same opportunity as everybody else, as black people?
Yeah, 100%.
With a 200-year economic head start on us and no
What's
reparations?
Stopping you now? Aren't you at this university?
Yeah.
You're at the university just like all these white people.
Mm-hmm.
How's that any different? Can't you?
It's different because he's a victim. It's different because he's a victim, bro. He's not going to say it. No one's going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Because I'm sick and tired of people getting online and whining. Flat out whining. He posed a video saying, when has America ever been great? Here's my problem with that statement. Because if America today is not great to you, that implies to me that you don't think any nation ever was great. Whoa, Jojo, why are you saying that? Because when has it ever been a chance where anyone can go to school? Anyone can get a higher education. There's no caste system in America, meaning you aren't subjected to slavery and labor just based off of what family you're born in. This is the only time in history that's been a case. There's still slavery going on today under caste systems. But here we have a young student who's still in college, by the way, still victimizing himself, comparing himself to his white classmates as if his life is just so much better than theirs. What's the average income for a white family in America? $200,000? $300,000? The average white person in America makes around what? $60,000 a year. Are they rich? Do they have a 200-year head start, even though only 25% of families in America owned slaves back then? Not justifying it, by the way. I'm just saying, by you saying they have a head start, it's ignorant. It doesn't even make sense. But I digress. You're saying they have a head start. You do know there are Asian rich people in America, right? There are Indian rich people in America, right? There are Latino rich people in America, right? Did they have a head start? Their immigrant families? Do you see the problem with your statement? It's a victim mentality, bro. It's victimhood. That's all it is. And I know it makes me passionate because I relate to him. I look just like him. Not literally, but bro, we're from the same circumstances. The same exact circumstances. But here you are whining. I hate that attitude, man.
I want you to go two blocks that way and tell me where they at.
You can read. You can go to class. Mm-hmm. You can make good grades. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that you're making straight A's. Mm-hmm. How is America stopping you from doing that? And how is it stopping you from being prosperous enough to go down the street and make a difference in your own community? How's America stopping you from doing that?
Why is it my responsibility to make a difference in my community that was sabotaged from the start?
Let's go back to the foundation.
Do you think the CIA planted drugs in our communities?
They didn't make you sell it.
Do you think they?
No. I agree. I've read stories of how
black
the CIA,
businesses. Do you know what Black Hollywood is?
Let's go one at a time. I've heard stories that the CIA planted drugs in the inner city communities. Not every black community, but in some. They still don't make you go and sell drugs to your brother, do they? Why are you not selling drugs right now? Because it doesn't make sense for you to do that. You have an opportunity to go to a university, get an education, and make yourself better and make your family better in the next few generations. Uh-huh. Nobody's stopping us from doing that. I'm sitting on campus right now, and all these people are listening to me.
You know what's stopping
me?
Money.
In America, what's stopping you from making money in America?
What the fuck is not stopping us from making money?
You
What
go
the
to the
fuck do
same
you
university as
mean?
all these white people. What?
It's nothing stopping him from making money, bro. And I hate this argument when he said money. You do know white people can be broke. We just act like black people are the only people on earth who face financial problems. You know who's poorer than black people on average? The immigrants who come here with nothing. And I'm talking legal immigrants. They're poor. They don't have nothing. But they ain't buying shoes every Christmas. They don't want the new PS5. They don't need their hair done 2 times, 3 times a month. They're grinding. They don't got a new fresh shirt on. They don't have a new fresh shirt on like you have. They don't have a chain on. In those white families, we just act like poor white people just don't exist. You say money as if that's a black only issue when it's not. There are poor people in general, and they still became successful. Thankfully, because they are in America where anyone can be successful. This is unbelievable.
Well, how you got a different?
Exactly.
You said what? Excuse me?
We're in debt.
That's
That's our
your
fault. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, right?
Okay,
We were never given boots to begin with.
Let's start.
Man, you were given boots. And I don't want to keep pausing this, but this video really resonates with me, bro. This video really resonates with me. This youngin is crying because he has debt. Let's talk about this. You do know in other nations, if you can't afford to go to college, you don't go. There's no debt. There's no loan you can take out to buy a home. There's no loan you can take out to go to school. There's no loan you can take out to send your kids to school. You don't go. So people in America look at that as if, oh, we can't pull ourselves by our bootstraps. The fact that you're even able to take out debt is not a human right. America lets you take out debt to get something that you can't afford. And you're crying and complaining about it as if, oh, you were wronged in the process. No, you were able to go to a college that you can't afford, to take out a loan that will probably be forgiven. You're welcome. But here we have it. Victimhood after victimhood after victimhood. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, if I'm being honest.
Start with this. I actually went and graduated from a university. So I'm not a guy that didn't go to college. I had a full scholarship, so I didn't pay for school my undergrad. Graduate school, I paid for out of my pocket. I did not get a loan. I mean, I did not have to get loan forgiveness or nothing like that. I had $11,000 worth of debt and I paid it. How is that different than anybody else out here?
Because everybody doesn't have the same opportunity.
I'm black though. How did I pay my loan off and you can't? Or
where you from?
Wait, I'm from Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Dunbar High School.
Fort Worth,
right
Texas.
In the hood and stop 6. Right in the hood and stop 6. How did I get to this point if America's against me?
Did everybody in your neighborhood get to that point?
Well, different choices. There's a lot of people in my neighborhood that made it out because they made better choices. I could have sold drugs. I didn't. Why? Because I wanted something better out of my life.
What do you say about the disproportionate wealth? Is that okay? Does that not matter?
It's about culture. How much money do you save?
I don't know. I'm in debt, bro.
You in debt. How much do you invest?
I don't know.
How did you get into debt? Who chose to come here?
Me.
But that's you laid it out. Now, when you come here, for every college student here, this should be an investment into your future.
Right.
Anybody that know anything about making money knows that you have to invest to get to the next step. You may be in debt. Money. You may be in debt to make an investment to get to the next step. So if you do this properly, this is a debt investment to make more money in the future. If you come here and clown around and take a major that won't put you anywhere, then you just got into debt for no doggone reason. It's a cultural thing. Black people in America don't have wealth like others because they choose not to generate wealth through investments and passing their money down.
Who's teaching us to do this?
We should teach each other to do it. Why does somebody got to teach? You want the white man to teach us? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, hell, teach us something.
Okay, no, you could teach something. You got a college, you could get in a college education. When you have children, teach your children. So
basically help yourselves. We know you have this 200-year head start.
That doesn't matter, bro. You don't have nothing to do with it. You don't have nothing to do with that.
Oh.
You don't have nothing to do with that.
I thought you said one at a time.
You don't have nothing to do with that.
I don't have nothing to do with what?
The 200 years that you're talking about.
Yes, I do. Have you ever heard of generational trauma, generational wealth? My people don't own anything.
Where
My
you come?
people
Where you
own
come
nothing.
from? Where you
How
come
can
from?
you build something when my people come from nothing? I come from South Memphis.
And I come from Stop 6.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I went to university.
What
You went
does
to university.
comparison mean?
It
What
means
does
that when
comparison mean
just
when the
real quick.
statistics say that we are behind?
we're not behind. Some people are behind. We're not behind. Why? Because we make positive decisions. He not behind. He not behind. She not behind. Do I want to go
You're
point out
on
all
a
the black
college
people?
campus.
But does college guarantee us success?
You're on a college campus.
It depends on what you do with what you have presented to you. You were born in wherever you were born at. Look at you now. What's the difference between you and other people that didn't choose?
Opportunity.
How did you get an opportunity that other people didn't? You were in debt, so you didn't have the money. You didn't have the money to pay for
my
it.
parents didn't have much, but they had enough to keep me out the hood trying to make some money any way I can. I know people who have no anything. They have to go out there. They have no other choice. They have a horrible education. Do you know what the education system is like here? It's horrible.
Okay, so let's explain it like this. I wanna make sure we talk it on the side.
Man, he making excuses, bro. This is straight excuses. This is cap. This is cap. It's a lie. And yes, I'm calling you out. It's a lie. Cause you really gonna sit here and act like black people in the hood don't get more opportunities than anyone when it comes to education? If you want to find a free library, state of the art, a free state of the art library, go to your nearest hood and you will find one. You're going to sit here and lie as if you keep your grades up in the hood, you won't get scholarship after scholarship after scholarship. You will. Because do you understand the way colleges pick students? They don't compare you to students around the world. There are actual whole court cases about this. They don't compare you to every single student in the world. They do a group comparison, meaning they only compare you to students in your area. So let's talk about it. You said y'all don't get opportunity. Y'all are only competing against each other. So if your neighborhood has a poor educational standard, then if you have a 3.5 in this neighborhood or a 4.0 in this neighborhood, which you said is a poor educational standard, so it shouldn't be that hard, you will get more scholarships than the student whose neighborhood has a naturally higher 4.0. You will. There are scholarships specifically for poor black people. What other race has that? Are there scholarships for poor white people in America? If they are, let me know, because there are entire websites dedicated to poor black people or black people in general. I'm not going to say poor, but black people in general who target underfunded black neighborhoods. But you know what the problem with these sites are? You know what the biggest problem is? Not enough people apply. Not enough people apply to the scholarships to the point that they will reach out to you saying, please take this money. We don't have anyone else to give it to because they're not applying. And you're sitting here acting like, oh, the world is against us. Oh, everything's against us. We have to go out here and commit crimes. We have to go out here and do bad things. We can't keep our grades up. Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me. And I've been there. You saying, where's he from? Where you're from? South Memphis. I'm from PG County, predominantly black place. My parents didn't have money to just send me to school. I have 3 siblings. They can't take out $100,000 loan per kid. It's 4 of us. So I've been there before. I know what it's like to apply to colleges and have no money, have no plan, ain't know where you want to go. I've been there. And I still graduated, and I'm getting a graduate degree right now. You're making straight excuses, whining, complaining, as if you're not in the same opportunity with other groups of races. It's pathetic, bro. You need to boss up. I'm not even gonna lie.
At the same level.
All right.
So in America, every single person has an opportunity to do something with what they have in their hand.
And we have nothing in our hands. That's the point.
Let me say this. I believe wholeheartedly that God gives you a hand of cards to play. Hear me out.
God gives you.
Hear me out. God gives you a hand of cards to play. Not everybody's hand is the same. What you can have a full deck of great cards and you play them poorly, you won't make it in life. You can have a bad hand. You play them strategically and you play them right, you'll do good in life. You had a not so good hand growing up where you grew up at. You made positive decisions that led you here. That's the hand you've been dealt. Everybody don't have a freaking silver spoon in their mouth. America is the only place.
They proportionately.
Who is they?
Everybody else, man.
Everybody else, like who? Are you saying white people? Brother, you in the same situation as all these white people, and you playing the victim.
Am I?
You at the same university?
Am I? What does the same university have to do with anything?
You go to the same classes?
I had a 4.3 GPA in high school. I did what I was supposed to hit. I did what I was supposed to do.
What's your GPA now?
3.6.
Brother, what's holding you back then?
That's the point. Everybody.
What is he talking about, man? You making excuses. Everybody doesn't have a 3.6. Yeah, because everyone doesn't study. What does this have to do with race? I really don't understand. I don't get what he's trying to come at. I don't. At first, I had a rebuttal, but now I just don't even understand it. What in the world?
Didn't you?
Right. No, I actually didn't.
You didn't study.
No.
So then you have a gift that you can go and make a 3-point something and don't even study.
Right.
Brother, I mean, I don't know. I think we're wasting our time talking to each other. The bottom line is that if you study, you work hard, you play the cards that you're dealt properly, you will be successful. This country makes more millionaires than anywhere in the world. You can talk. Oprah Winfrey came from nothing. Tyler Perry came from nothing. I mean, you go down the list. You go down a list, brother.
Why are you naming rich black people?
Because these are the people.
Why are you naming
what
rich
about me?
Black people?
All right, me.
You talking about me and you. I'm talking about everybody in the surrounding, everybody outside of this bubble.
Listen, man, you're a product of your decision making. You're an example that you can come from nothing and come to the university.
A product of your decision making when the majority of
came
others
from
are
nothing
a
and you're
product
at
of
the
their
university.
environment.
What are we saying? You came from nothing, you're at the university. Well, how about you go and teach other young men like you that grew up where you grew up how to do what you did to get here, period. What's the problem in that? Well, come to the mic, please. Can you come to the mic?
He want me off the mic.
No, it doesn't matter about recording. Can you come to the mic so we can hear your question, please?
Come on. We
no,
can
it's so we can get the audio in.
We can double tape the mic.
Just ask the question, and I'll try to answer your question. Hold on 1 second. What's your question?
How does everyone have an opportunity when systematically the U.S. has multiple inequities within?
What inequities? Can you explain one? Wait, inequities in education. What does that mean? Do you consider yourself a minority? Is the country against you? In a way it could. But it's not. You're here. You did what you're supposed to do to get here. That's what it's about. Individuality. If you do what you need to do, you'll be here.
You as in everybody on this campus.
Listen, some people grow up in a terrible environment. Can we agree? Some people in that terrible environment make positive decisions to get out of that environment. Some people it takes longer in life to do that.
Like
and that's not a black thing. It's a everybody thing. There's poor white people in this country too. Do you not forget that? Most people on food stamps are white. Most people incarcerated are white.
Most people in the country are white.
Most people get killed by police are white.
Most everybody in this country is white. What does that statistic have to do with anything?
That if poverty was just relegated to black people, it would only be black people.
You talking on a script.
All right, come on. Next person.
So basically the student got embarrassed. He got embarrassed. He didn't know how to respond to that, so he walked off, bro. And this is my problem, man. He's just a victim. You can't help but be a victim. It don't matter how much evidence he presents to you. It don't matter how successful you are. In your mind, you're a victim. In your mind, nothing you can do, nothing black people can do matters because we're just a victim of the system. It's white people oppressing us every day. I don't care how much money you have, the fact that you were able to go to college and other people weren't able to go, it don't matter. You can still complain, you can still whine. It's still not good enough, bro. It's still not good enough. And I've been there before. I've had to find a way to afford college. I've been in circumstances where I didn't know what I was doing. There's no engineers in my family. What men in my family have graduated from college? Who taught me how to do it? When I came to college, bro, I went 4 hours away from my home by myself. No one was here with me holding my hand, but I had to figure it out the same way other people figure it out. It was a lot of stuff I had to learn on my own, and I did it. And I never even thought to blame no one else. But that's what you're doing because you can't help it. You can't help but be a victim.
Most people just call me San, S-A-N.
Your son? Okay.
Yeah. So my question pertains to, you probably can't see it, but there's a little whiteboard over there. It's basically saying all white people inherently racist. I think it's, I think it's really dumb. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, as a fellow African American, what do you tell other people of the community or other races? How do you explain to them that not all white people are these devils or racist people, and that everybody can be? It's okay to have a little bit of animosity towards people, and it's okay to just air out these things and not just act on them, and just not be crazy about it.
Yeah, no, I love that. I think that I wish that everybody would look at each person as an individual.
Yes.
In my faith, we all children of God, and everybody got their own life, man. Like you can't lump everybody in the same category, right? There's black people that I seen down the street that I didn't know they're gonna try to rob me in the car or not. Does that mean that every black person is like that? No. Does that mean every white person is a racist because one fool want to say something crazy? No, it's just common sense. Even siblings are not the same. Just because my brother do a certain thing don't mean I do the same thing. We're all different. Every single person is different. God made everybody different. Everybody got a different DNA. Everybody got different fingerprints. We're all different. So I would tell people, judge a person based on your interaction with that one person. And I think an even bigger thing is like, people may see me on social media and they come here and they have this built up ideology of this is what Brandon Tatum is. Don't do that, man. Just come and hear me out. And I would say the same for other people. Just take each individual and love everybody initially, right? Until they give you a reason not to want to be a part of what.
Yeah, that's 100% true. And it's kind of sad that I don't know, man. The first guy he really triggered me, bro. Because he's sitting up here complaining and whining as if he wasn't given a golden opportunity. The fact that you were even able to take out loans, man. I couldn't even take out loans. Like, you're whining that you have to take out loans to go to school. I had to get a way to go to college for free or close to it because I didn't even get the opportunity to take out loans because we couldn't afford it during the time. Do you know how hard that is? Having to try to go to college for free. In America, I had to find a way to get a full ride to college, and I did it. But you're whining that you had to take out loans. I didn't even get the opportunity to take out loans, and I'm just as black as you. So yes, it annoyed me, bro. It really did annoy me because I couldn't take out loans. It wasn't even an option for me. I couldn't get a Parent Plus loan. I had to go for free, and I still did it. But my fault. Maybe you just had a different type of victimhood or different type of growing up than I had. Whatever, bro. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys later.